right, this is Wild Phil with Wild Philosophy. Let's get wild. Today on the show, we're here with my co-host, the Cuban Joe Pesci. Carlos, or you're saying I look Cuban with this cigar and this coffee, right?
Those fucking Bono glasses.
I mean, I need to fucking like glue some hair on my chest and not have a shirt underneath for the full Cuban thing. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, fucking man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Starting off hot.
I did it with when I didn't have a shirt on with Amy. I'm realizing my tits are forming a crease, and they're doing that side sag. I'm not doing it.
Hey, the camera adds 10 pounds. Don't worry about it.
That's what it is, man. It's not my fault. But today we got Dan McCarty on the show, right?
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. So first off, what like we gonna update what happened with this? What's new with everybody this past week? Anything?
Well, go ahead, Carlos.
Well, this last night I ordered Chinese with my kid, and I left the bag out and the dog out. She got to the back and there's soy sauce all over the ground. But what was fucking hilarious is this morning she took a shit and there was a fortune in it. I never thought could happen.
Did you pull it out and read it?
I did not.
I was gonna say the fortune is you will need to wash your hands.
Lick me.
Dude, speaking of that, I probably shouldn't talk about this, but I told you about outside drama with my brother.
Yeah.
So I got fucking Chinese, and I just got done screaming at him on the phone. I'm like, everything you do, you're a selfish fucking cunt. Everything you do, you're always fucking selfish, and you don't see it. Everybody around you sees it. And, like, we just ended the conversation really awkward because I was just going off, you know? And then I go to the Chinese restaurant, and the first fortune I get, everything you do is never selfish. And I sent him that picture. He fucking got pissed.
What the fuck?
They know, dude. It's the universe.
Odds, you know?
It's the universe telling you, yeah. No, my dog just realized that she's tall enough to get on the counter, right? And so she's been, like, we found, like, she ate a whole thing of, like, hamburger casserole.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm just putting the sensitivity down. We can keep talking.
Okay, yeah. Things. I'm just moving and grooving. But so she's been getting on the counter. We caught her eating a whole hamburger casserole or half, and then we had pizza the other day. She was up on there trying to grab some pizza. And it's just like, you know, it's what happens when you're a nice dog owner. I'm like, I'm never gonna hit my dog or yell at her or anything. And I'm like, this bitch keeps getting on this fucking table. She's gonna get these hands.
Well, how do you go back to dog food after that?
Right, exactly. But you know what? I try. We do try. I spoil the shit out of my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got like the high end wet food, and you know we give her like we don't give her off the table. But if we're cooking chicken, we'll chop up some chicken. And,
Some filet
throw it
mignon.
in there
That's the
for
way
'em.
I do the same thing. We have I don't think you've seen any of my cats because they usually hide when there's new people. But
There was one here a second ago.
My fat cat. He looks like an obese Tom from Tom and Jerry. When we got him, he was the size of an aluminum can, and we found out that the owner was just this like fat chick, probably my size, that used to throw him bologna slices, just like scraps. and so
Some bologna.
So he got used to junk food, and he used to always tear ass when he'd get nervous.
Yeah.
Like it was funny as fuck. So I think the funny story with him was one day I during lockdown I was like fucking refuting some Blue Cross Blue Shield claim. So you're gonna be on hold for 4 hours.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like if the donut was the cigar, I'm sitting there with the phone just like not paying attention. I had a Bavarian cream, and this motherfucker ate all the cream out of it, and I didn't notice it. Like, I was like, God, there's two fat asses in this house.
He ate the best part.
Yeah.
It's just so I don't feel disgusting eating a mouthful of cream.
I got so
gotta put a bagel around it.
I got so mad. I threw the donut. I'm like, here, finish it, motherfucker, and I grabbed another one, and he didn't finish it. I'm like, what the?
Well, not now.
Yeah, you got what he
Made
needed.
me feel weird.
But yeah, no, I'm a cat person because we tried fostering a dog.
Yeah.
And it was just. The idea that it was a foster aggravated me even more because it was completely not trained, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna put all this fucking work to make this dog like a fucking like circus performer, and then someone's gonna adopt it. I'm like, I'm done with this. Like,
yeah, well, like we foster dogs. That's how I ended up with my dog. She was a foster fail, but like we we had her sister before that, and it is just like, you're just taking them in because, it's better than being in the pound. You know, and you just take them in, give them a warm place, give them a bath, fuck around with them a little bit. And it's like, just let them use their house as a toilet.
Yeah.
And then go away. We had another one. So we had my dog, and then a couple months later, we fostered this girl, Buttons, this little girl. And
dog,
breed?
right?
Yeah, little dog.
Okay.
Little dog.
Little girl.
Little girl.
Foster this little girl. Didn't work
Irish,
out.
actually. Irish Catholic, little Irish Catholic
There you
girl,
go.
Buttons. Yeah, cute little redhead, cute as Button. No. So we fostered
hit
this
the liquor
dog.
cabinet.
She was just a mutt,
Yeah.
Just a mutt. But we had her for like 4 months. It was at first, I was like, oh, she's so cute. And then by the end of it, I was like, when is somebody going to take this damn dog out of here? She ate our couch. She's just a little Tyrannosaurus Rex out there, just going crazy. But
Tyrannosaurus Rex, Jesse Ventura.
How does that work? Do they provide you any food or anything like that to feed them?
Yeah, so they'll take care of all the vet bills and stuff. So if anything comes up, you just take them in.
They
and
donate
then they
you the
fix 'em up,
food?
they do all that. They'll donate you some food.
Oh, okay.
And then it is basically like, it's just like this dog could either be in a house with people, or in the pound, So it's just like, take them in for
I'm wondering
a bit
if I
and
can
then-
take my dog in and then readopt her and just get free food and vet bills for life.
Yeah, you just like, all right, you got to do
doing
what
it.
you did with the couch, though. You got to, like, have somebody waiting in the wings and be like, oh, no, that dog, that's the one that I want before somebody else comes and grabs her.
Dude, when we fostered this dog, it was like a brownish like Labrador.
Yeah.
And like my wife was yelling at me because half the reason why I was pissed off is because the dog, like, I didn't realize how huge fucking Labradors are, because this dog was only like 2 weeks old, but it was the size of a full grown like blue heeler.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you stupid fuck, why don't you know how to do this? It's like, I'm 2 weeks old, you fucking asshole. Like,
It's like, I'm just a baby.
yeah, because like the first day we brought it in, it fucking shat right dead center. I could probably like cross square it with a tape measure, right dead center in the fucking kitchen. And that's where it learned to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. And it drove me nuts because I would take it for a walk. And as soon as I took it for a walk, it'd start whimpering that it wants to go home because it needs to take a shit. I'm like, look at all this land to shit. I will shit with you if you learn this. So then the next time I was so pissed off because she knew what direction to walk, like to pull me to go home. So then the next time, I'm not even joking, I carried her and I covered her eyes. She didn't know which way is home. And then she just sat down and started crying. So I'm like, all right, I'm done with this fucking fostering thing. Like, I can't handle this. Like, especially since I'm going to get closer to it the more it listens to
Yeah.
me. And then you got to fucking give it up, you know?
Yeah, that's hard. That's why I ended up keeping mine. It's just like, I'm not going to be able to give her back. Sorry.
Yeah. So speaking of, like new news. So I had two fucking ridiculous shit happen to me this week. So first thing, you know what's funny is like I literally just ranted on the story at the vault and it killed because of how ridiculous it fucking was. The first thing is, so I'm trying to sell my mom's house in Florida, and I don't know, have you guys ever sold like a property or anything?
No.
Like I never had to do that either, but I know that I bought this house. And this lady made they make fucking offers, whatever. She made an offer, and then the real estate agent's like, so this lady wants you to read. Oh, is that going here? I'll
just
tighten it
slipping.
up. Tighten up.
I mean, it's tight as it'll go. It's just slipping a little bit. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll just keep bringing it. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
So so my realtor's like, can you, this lady wants you to read this letter. I'm like, read a letter? Is this part of the process? She's like, no, but she wanted me to give you this to read. I'm like, okay. So what's in it? She's like, well, I didn't read it because it's private. And I read this thing. It's like, my name is whatever, Michelle this, and I've been a worker in the sheriff's department in Florida for 30 years. I also have this chubby little kid who loves playing video games, and he's such a nerdy dork, and his school is only 2 blocks away. We also have this beautiful pit bull, and we can't wait to buy her home. I'm like, why the fuck did you make me read this? Why? Like, what is this for? And at that point, I'm just like, so you're a fucking...
Sounds like a dating profile.
I say, did she then like try and lowball you or something? She was like, and that's why you should give me this home for $100,000 less than the asking price.
She wanted it for, like, this is how fucking, like, house shit works, because we did it with our house, where you tell them, I'll buy it for your price, but then you want, like, 10 grand in credits because of whatever.
Or then you got to fix up the windows, or the roof is going to need to be replaced, or so I'll get it at your price, but knock off 60 for the maintenance and stuff I'm going to have to put in just to get it livable again.
Yeah, so that's why she's. But I'm just like, at this point, like, you're telling me you're probably a fucked up cop because it's Florida. You've been there for 20 years. You have a fat fucking kid who likes video games, and she showed me this picture of this pit bull that looks like it only attacks black people, and I'm like.
Very distinct look.
I'm like, at this point, if somebody lowballed me $50K less and it was like a cartel member, I would sell it to them. Like, you're not fucking selling this thing better to me.
Yeah, if anything, you did the opposite effect. Now I just don't want to give it to you.
So that was one thing, but yeah, she ended up winning the offer because the other people didn't like.
So it's sold?
She got it?
Yeah.
Process. Nice.
Fat fucking kid playing his fucking video games.
Yeah, right? What the fuck? But the other thing that's weird, so, like, I've been Ubering now because I'm going to do comedy full time. So I was like, you know what? I should fucking, like, I'm getting all these plasma donation. Oh, side note, I made fucking $300. I made $300 doing an Oculus survey downtown.
A what?
Like the Oculus, the fucking.
What was the survey?
I'm not even joking. It took a half hour. It was. The point of the survey is they're trying to figure out why the fuck the Oculus sucks in connecting multiplayers online. Because I guess you know how, like, when you play Xbox or the PS4 or 5, like, you there's one way. You go invite, whatever, or it says you're.
Oh, so they're trying to figure out the servers and how to make them better.
Yeah, okay. And the Oculus, I don't know if
I've never played online.
Have you played?
No,
but you played the Oculus.
I've just
before.
played like
one
Beat
time,
Saber
one
once.
time at my
niece's. So when you start the menu, it looks like an iPhone, like the
it's just
but like the main menu with all the app buttons, it's just like a phone. And I guess there's 7 ways to connect friends, but nobody knows how to do it because it's so fucking shitty. So I figured it out because I just figure shit out easily. Like, I don't know,
natural genius.
Yeah, man. What can I say? But
smarter than the average bear,
It's so funny, though, because when I walked in there, like, just the person that I am, like, even Amy said, she's like, I give, like, this, like, dark wrestler vibes. So, like, this fucking person, this person for the Oculus thing, they're, like, probably expecting somebody with a shit ton of acne with an N64 shirt with their belly hanging out. And then I show up, she's like, you play Oculus?
Yes.
How did you find out about this? Were you just in the mall, or did you, like, find this online and then go somewhere for it?
It's on my wife is signed up under all the survey ones, and one of the popular ones is surveymonkey.com, and they have a bunch
of that.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of them, and that was the first one that I qualified for because I think Oculus is hurting. Like, there's just not a lot of people who like it. But yeah, that was so
they're pricey too.
Oh, that's the one that's connected to Meta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then Meta is the whole metaverse is a big giant fucking goose egg.
Yeah.
So then I guess the Oculus is. Well, I mean, I guess for gaming wise, I've heard it's pretty cool, but I guess for the metaverse and all that.
I played the bar fight one. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. It's fallen pretty behind because nobody wants to fucking go spend time in their fake fucking real estate, I guess.
Yeah, but I do like to get, like, while I was getting my tattoo, this, like, crusty ass punk tattoo artist, he's like, man, I never liked golf, but the mini golf game is pretty sweet,
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
like the Wii U bowling is a great time, even if you're not a bowler.
Yeah.
If somebody invited me, like, you want to go out bowling? I'd be like, fuck no. But if they had the fucking Oculus or the Wii bowling,
you want to come over and play Oculus bowling? You're like, fuck yeah, count me in, dude.
Let's do it.
I don't need to put on no clown shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is, like, nerdy gamer, but the one thing dude, it's 2022. Why doesn't every game have your creative player? You know what I mean? Where you can fucking deep fake your face into there.
Yeah.
Like NBA.
Yeah, that would be cool.
NBA had it. Like, have you ever played NBA on Xbox?
Yeah.
Did you do that thing where it copies your face?
I know what you're talking about. I don't think
Tony Hawk was one of the first ones to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
You can actually take the PlayStation camera, take a picture of your face, and then it just gives you a really squared off, pixelated face on a character you can put on. I thought that was the coolest thing, though.
Dude, so everybody always told me that I was tall growing up because I'm 6'1", so I played NBA, and I did all my like real fucking stats, you know, and then I scanned my face, but you have to go like that, like from all the way back to all the way right, you know. Dude, when they uploaded my face, I had like a Godfather mouth. So I looked like a fucking Neanderthal on the Bulls because I have like I already look caveman like, and then being 6'1" like is like being like 4 feet tall on an NBA team.
Yeah.
You know?
It's good, yeah.
So,
But
dude, that's what. So growing up, they always because again I was a tall kid, so there was like go play basketball, but I didn't learn like I didn't know the rules about basketball really. They're like just go stand under the net. You're the big guy, just put your arms up.
yeah, you're the center,
and that's it. Yeah, catch rebounds, knock people out of the way, shoot layups, whatever. You're the big man. You don't got to dribble or be fast or anything. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm a big man. And then I tried for high school basketball. I missed it freshman and sophomore year, and I was just like, I guess I'm just not good at basketball, which I'm not. But then, you know, you get a little older. I never watched basketball or anything, and then like I start paying attention. It's like, oh, I'm the same height as Derrick Rose. Like we're both 6'2", and he's the smallest guy on the court, the fastest guy on the court out there, like zipping around. I'm like, oh. Yeah, so they lied to me. I'm not like you don't got to move much if you're like 7+. But if you're 6'2", yeah, you gotta get some hands. Yeah. Work on some cardio.
Yeah, oh man, I mean I played basketball, but then I really started like using heroin with Leonardo DiCaprio, and you know I swear that Basketball Diaries, it's about me.
Yeah, yeah, it's a biography.
Yeah. But no,
Why don't you give him a shot in the mouth?
you know the funny thing was like I didn't learn English till I was like 10. So the first fucking sport that I played every sport as well, but the first sport that my mom signed me up for was baseball, which is horrendous when you don't know how to fucking speak it. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
You're just so confused. You're like, wait, what am I doing out here?
It's like watching cricket as an American. You know, like I don't know any of these. They just put me as catcher, and you're like, just fucking sit and. Like
just catch the ball. That's all you got to do. Just catch the ball.
And they're trying to act out what I'm supposed to do with their hands because I can't speak English. You know? But I hated baseball. To be honest, I never really liked it. Period. But I ended up just playing a shit ton of soccer, like a regular.
That's one way
Polak.
to say you hate America.
Yeah. Right. What? Oh, the other thing I was gonna say. So I started getting all these ads on Facebook to donate plasma. And so I went to this place called BioLife, and this is like I just told this story at the vault, and it was just killing because of how ridiculous it was, dude. It was like the whitest plasma place because super fucking nice. You walk in, yes, we can. You can have masks, but it's optional. Everything is sanitized. It was like welcome to Jurassic Park. You know,
I would be down for that. You gotta send me the address. I'm down to donate some plasma, man. I feel like I got some excess plasma.
You get 160 a week.
What the fuck is plasma anyways?
To do it.
It's like in your blood.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I'm just like generally like where is it, here or there?
I think it's made. Isn't the sun made out of plasma?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll give you some of my sun juice.
There you go.
Yeah, make it myself, dude.
I was always figuring because I used to work at a shitty Family Dollar in like Stone Park, and right next door was a plasma place. So
It's called CSL.
Yeah, dude. Did you go there?
So
That's where it is.
Be
Okay.
continued. Like,
Okay.
You want me to finish or?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I go to BioLife, and they they were telling me you get if you donate once a week it's $40 each time, but if you donate twice then it's $160. And they were going over all these, dude. It's so funny too. Like I'll tell you in the end what made me laugh my ass off, but in the end they said. I got a rare condition. I've only had seizures in my sleep. And I have to fucking explain this to every job that I had when I worked because I was like, bro, I only get it in my sleep. And they'll be like, well, you can't operate machinery if you got seizures. I'm like, but I'm not sleeping on the job, so it's okay.
How do you sleep study, you fuck?
Like how the fuck do you think I got here? I wouldn't have a driver's license if I had seizures doing it. So yeah, they said like you can't donate plasma because you have to be seizure free for 3 years. I'm like, dude, I've been on these meds. I've been seizure free for 10 years. And they're like, yeah, but the meds are controlling it. And nobody wants your fucking epilepsy blood, basically is what they said,
Yeah, because your blood's got meds in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want this
So,
shit.
and they kind of explained it to
Throw
me.
it out. Fuck out of here.
They kind of explained to me like it's half, honestly, like 70% of the reason is for my health.
Yeah.
Because that would like deplete the therapeutic dose in my blood. Which, but the moment they said that, I was just laughing my ass off because I'm thinking to myself, somebody blows their arm off. Like, he's losing blood. Quickly. Oh, we got Wild Phil's blood. And they're like, oh, I'm feeling better. Whoa, what's happening to me? They start having a seizure right away. So, but they go, the lady there specifically said, she goes, I'm sorry, at BioLife, this is the policy, because I kept Googling, like, I had dollar signs for eyes as far as the fucking $160 a week. So I'm like, but it says here on Google, if you haven't had it in 3 years, she's like, yeah, but it's controlled. So I'm like, you know what? Just like what I did when I accidentally bought a stolen car on Craigslist, I'm like, first I went to the DMV, and I'm like, you know what? They're too dumb at the DMV. They'll fucking pass this through. And then they went, and I was like, my plan was like, so I got this friend who's got a title that wasn't.
Before you continue, because it's important. Did that go into sleep mode?
It's on the screensaver.
So you're good. Remember last time you said it cut out?
It does that regularly because it's just.
But we're good, right?
Yeah, we should be good.
All right, cool. Gotcha.
It's just
Moving.
I remember last time you said we lost it for a bit.
when mentally,
Yeah,
it
okay.
wasn't audio wise, but when I edit it, it's fine.
Okay.
It ended up being, but where was I going? Yeah, like when I had a car that I accidentally got stolen. Honestly, I fucking like realized that the title had like 8 owners down.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like forge the first owner's signature to get it through, and the DMV is like, yeah, we know what you're doing. Please leave. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, okay. Where is one level down stupider than DMV? Currency exchange.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
And I just did. I told them, I'm like, hey, I'm kind of in a jam, and they responded with no habla inglés and stamped me right through.
There you
So
go.
I and so I'm like, so what is the currency exchange of plasma centers? And the only one that was available is in fucking Melrose Park. And dude, I go and fucking like I'm like, all right, they're even the lady there, she's like, as soon as I'm not even joking, walking up, a rat scurried across the sidewalk.
Yeah, that's about
How
right.
do you find the list for plasma centers? You're like, where's the back alley plasma center?
I just looked up I just looked up plasma centers near me, and I guess there's a shit ton of BioLife ones.
Okay, so you're like BioLife. They're too above board. They're too
When in
on
doubt,
board.
go to
we
the
gotta
ghetto.
we gotta go to like MyoLife, like the MioLife, like those guys, the guys who make the water.
Yeah. We got to go to
And do plasma.
Church's plasma.
There you go.
Fucking Harold's plasma. But so we go to I went to this hood one, and while I'm waiting in line filling out I'm like, wait a minute, man. I got to look at the reviews. And I looked at the reviews.
I got HIV from a needle here.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I can
We
show
have a
it.
3-time needle use policy here.
Yeah, we have a 3-use policy. Be assured, by the 3rd time, you will never get a 4th use out of a needle here.
Got a 5-second rule, But I looked at the fucking reviews. I'm not even joking. You can look at it after this. It was all pictures of people's bruised up arms from infections.
I bet. Yeah.
But I'm like, but that's $60.
My buddy's sister worked
Hey,
there
a
at the time.
big bruise or $60 in your pocket? What are we talking here?
Yeah.
Your body heals. It makes its own sun juice, and it'll fix up your boo-boo.
The sun will take care of it.
Yeah.
You know what the sun's not going to do? It's not going to fucking pay rent.
Exactly.
That's what it's not going to do.
Sun's not going to put 60 bills in your pocket.
Speaking of needles, I was trying to write a bit about how I feel like half the reason why alcohol I think is boring is because of the fucking games, like Pong and all that bullshit. I'm like, I wonder if heroin addicts just like have a guy lay down with their arm and just play darts,
That would be nice,
fucking
right?
syringe.
Let's play a game of spin the needle.
Yeah. That's something I never really understood, the urge for drinking games. Like, I don't need a game to encourage me to drink.
Yeah.
I like doing it just fine. And like college and stuff, beer pong. It's like, yeah, it's fun. Why don't we just chug?
Yeah,
Like, we don't need to throw the thing in the bucket. We could just drink. We could just drink this beer.
Yeah.
And just keep talking and then like get
it tastes
ones.
better without fucking all kinds of handfuls
Yeah,
of ping pong balls in
Let me
it.
get all that fucking dust from the
There you go.
floor every time it rolls around on there.
It's all dudes, they don't wash their hands. and
Yeah,
went
it's
to the
like this is
bathroom.
the third round, so these cups have mouths on them and shit. It's just gnarly.
Yeah, I was like growing up in the punk scene. I'm like, you want to go to a bar, spend triple the amount, and have to tip, and probably get into a fight with some like old boomer that's looking to like for a fight. When we could just go to an abandoned house with a 24 pack, like.
Which was fun as hell, because then you get to trash the fucking house.
Yeah.
Throw rocks at windows and stuff.
Oh,
I
that
love
was-
breaking
that was,
windows with rocks.
That was a
man.
pastime. I don't know we have that anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think we have that
you
anymore.
just got to go to Detroit. There's plenty of unused
Again,
buildings over
when
there.
in doubt, go to the ghetto.
We'll just show up
No
to.
one gives a shit.
We'll just show up to one of our old friends' houses. We're like, wait, you live here? Wait, this is a shithole, man. Like,
They're like, yeah, dude, it's
Still
only
weird.
$12,000 a month.
no, but so anyways, they ended up rejecting me because I guess the employees at CSL are so shitty that they didn't know that they use the same system as BioLife. So I showed up there and they're just like, yo, let's be honest. Have you ever been deferred at a plasma center? I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what deferred means. They're like, it says right here you were there 5 minutes ago.
Listen, asshole, you want this plasma or not?
But here's the part.
No, we don't.
But here's
Clearly.
Here's the part. This is so fucking like ignorantly white of me, but here's the part that made me laugh my ass off is when you go in, you have to like answer all these questions on the touch screen, and I was just reading them off in my head, like in my inner voice, in the nurse's voice.
Yeah.
So I'm at BioLife with this like white chick, and it says like I am not joking. It had this question at BioLife. It said, are you now or have you previously been pregnant? And then you get three options. Yes.
Previously, like ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says on there, yes, no, or prefer not to say. Then you go to fucking CSL, and and I'm reading it off in like the hood people that live there, and it says, yes, no, I'm a male. Okay, like that's the fucking. I don't know. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, and it said the same thing for. Have you ever? There was a question. Have you ever messed around anally or orally or with a male's anus? Okay. Yes, no, prefer not to say.
Particularly a male's anus? What's in there that's not in a woman's ass?
I don't know. It
Okay.
will
A lot of fun. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man.
Good. It's called a good time. All right.
be chocolate starfish, but
One's cheaper than the other. That's all I know.
but it had the same answer questions at the Melrose Park one is yes, no, I'm a male, bro. Okay, next question. Like.
This fucking
But-
place.
I'm a man. I can't just say no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, dude, I'm a dude, bro.
I was looking
What,
for
am I gay or something?
What do you think?
I was ready for that option. Bitch, I'm not gay. But yeah, so no plasma for me. But.
No, that place was shady even back in the day. We're talking about I worked there in like 2006 or 7.
Side
You worked at a plasma center?
No, next door.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
was
Side-
a Family Dollar next
side-
door.
The family. You said that. Yeah.
No. But side note, they don't. No experience required. You don't need any like degree or
To like stick people,
Yeah.
or like to work the desk.
No, to stick people or work to death.
What did you do before here? Well, I worked at a taqueria. It's like, all right, that's fine.
That's good. Yeah. All right.
Great. When can you start?
You know how to wash your hands? Cool.
I mean,
Sometimes you got to do that.
I used to be a chef and stick turkeys with butter. Oh, that's plenty of experience,
there
Like
you go.
yeah, you're all set. You're all set. That's wild.
Well, I used to be a junkie. That'll be
Well,
fine.
Well, no, literally, like when the lady told me that you're deferred because you're epileptic, I was like, "Are you hiring? Do you need experience?" She's like, "No, you can work. I don't know if you're gonna fit in."
She's like, you could work here if you want.
Yeah.
So my buddy's sister used to work there when they first fucking opened that place. I worked at a Family Dollar next door, and what we had crackheads and shit there all the time donating plasma. So the fact that a crackhead can donate his blood, but you can't donate because your epilepsy is beyond me.
Yeah,
You're like,
man.
epilepsy medicine? No. Crack? Yeah.
I mean, it's crack.
It might
It's
it might
fine.
actually help him.
Yeah, it'll give your heart a little kickstart.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, the place was a shit show. She used to tell me about the people that used to come in there, like those dudes that came in with twice in a day with fake IDs, like donate multiple times.
Yeah.
And like, well, we just
Which
saw
will
you.
fucking kill you.
Yeah, it's like you think we don't like we.
You know who you
I
are.
was here at the desk, like I spoke to you.
And by the way, well, no, but I'm saying, like, they may have
Goes
not
outside, flips his hat around backwards. All right, I'm a different guy now.
No, that was William. This is Bill,
Willie.
Bob.
But that's no. Funny thing is, they may have not been crackheads. They may have just donated blood every day of the week, and they're about a pint away from dying. You know?
Oh no, they were crackheads. One of these guys came into the store and they asked if they can use the bathroom. I'm like, I'm sorry, we can't let anybody go back in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because like they used to watch us on cameras and shit. And he proceeded to go down one of the aisles and just take a shit in the middle of the aisle. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, don't let me use the bathroom. That's what happens. I'm like, okay. All right.
I kind of got a little story about that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I went hiking for a couple of months. I hiked the Appalachian Trail, right? And so
Fucking nice.
fucking yeah. Part of that was you take a lot of shits outside, and so like taking shits inside, it's a luxury.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in New York, and as you hike through New York, there's like delis, and they got like short order cooks. You get some breakfast, you get a coffee. A lot of them got like a bathroom. You could sit down for a while. Maybe get some like fucking grab a beer, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was looking. I was like, all right. So I wake up. I'm like, all right. I got to take my morning. But there's a deli like 5 miles off. 5 miles, I hit a road, I hike a mile down the road, and boom, there's a deli, and I could have my morning, right? And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm hiking, happy good time, hit the road, go down to the deli. I'm like, let me get a greasy fucking bacon sausage egg biscuit and a fucking large black coffee, because, baby, I'm running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I get my food.
You want to avoid all at once.
Exactly. And so I get my food. And I'm sitting on there's like a rocking chair. It's like in the middle of the mountains. Just like I'm sitting on a rocking chair, just eating my little breakfast, having a time of my life. And I go in there. I'm like, all right, may I use your bathroom? And they go, no. I said, excuse me? They're like, no public restrooms. Now, this place catered to hikers. Like there is in the back of it, there's a picnic table, there's a potable water pump, there's outlets so you could like hang out, like if you wanted to, like you could camp back there for the day. So like caters to hikers. And I was like, you guys cater to hikers and there's no fucking public bathroom. They're like, there's a pizza joint that opens at 11. You might have better luck over there. And so now I'm prairie dog, and I'm like, all right, I'm just waiting for this pizza joint to open. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they open, I go in there. I'm like, let me get a slice of cheese, please, because I'm going to be a customer, right? Yeah. So I go order a slice. I eat the pizza. I'm like, all right, now I'm ready to use the bathroom. And he goes, no public bathroom. And I was like, okay, well, you did this to yourself. So I go around back, and there's, like the picnic area where you could camp and all that. And then there's a little line of trees. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going out to this line of trees, and I'm like, I'm going to shit in your woods. And it wasn't in the dollar store. It would have been better if I'd have just shat right in the middle of the pizza
Outside,
spot.
Maybe, yeah.
But no, so I go back there, and I'm trying to dig a hole, but there's a lot of roots and rocks and stuff, so I can't dig. So I'm like, fuck it. I find a big rock. I'm going to take a shit, and then I'll put the rock on top of it, right? Because I'm a gentleman at heart, right?
Yeah.
And so I do my business, and right next to the rock.
You want to leave a time capsule.
Exactly, yeah. I do my business next to the rock, and I get up, I pick up the rock. There's already a shit under the rock. So I was like, I put the rock back down. And then I just go and I kick a bunch of leaves and dirt and shit over it.
You dig a hole and then you shit and you cover it up? Is that normally what you do?
Well, normally I would dig a hole, shit in the hole, and then fill the hole, right? And that's, but I couldn't dig. So I was like, well, in this case, at least I could like cover it up or something. So I take a shit back there and I kick a bunch of dirt and leaves on it, and I make a mound, right? And I make my little mound. And then as I take a step back and I see my little mound, and all of a sudden, like, my eyes opened for the first time, right? And I'm looking around, and I see hundreds of little mounds just like mine throughout these backwoods. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm like hot stepping now. I'm like, oh, they've been here the whole time. So I'm like, at least they don't let anybody use the bathrooms, because there was hundreds of shits back in those woods from people who are just like, all right, you left me no other choice.
Can you imagine thousands of years from now somebody actually discovers all those, and these are clearly spite shits all back here.
Dude,
Dude, luckily at my mom's funeral I didn't have to look for a hole to shit in,
Well, there you go.
Well, that's the thing I think about. Like we're gonna like in 1,000 years or so, like archaeologists are gonna dig up like our trash.
Yeah.
They're gonna find plastic bags with like dog shit in them.
Yeah, he was the
Maybe,
infamous Antonios who didn't let anybody shit publicly. So we have DNA in back.
And they're like, why? Where did these guys? What do these guys? They hold these dog shits in high importance. They put it in this container that would never deteriorate. You know,
All this stuff that doesn't biodegrade.
exactly. They're like, they must have cared deeply about dog shit.
Dude,
'Cause that's all we have left of them. The only shit, plastic bags full of shit.
They're gonna start a Dan McCarty Jurassic Park from the DNA in your shit. You know,
Dude, they'll be able to find me.
someone's gonna have your fucking turd in an amber, cane. Like,
Oh, that'd be amazing. That would be. I would love to live on that way.
yeah.
It just in any way, like in 1,000 years from now, they're like still
Like a
talking
museum?
about you or thinking about you.
It's got a turd in a GameStop bag. Behind glass.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. And it's like they got my name. They're like, he ate a lot of Pop-Tarts. Like
Yeah.
this.
It's gonna be like Jurassic Park. They're gonna have that tour guide. Well, there's this thing called DNA. Here's how we found McCarty DNA. We went behind Antonio's Pizzeria. Looks like he had olives on his pizza. If I were you, I would have just shat on the fucking slice of pizza. Be like, "Is this a prank, guys?" Just give it back. Like,
Is this a prank? Not tell them, hey, it's a prank. It's like,
Did they at least give you napkins?
no.
No.
Yeah, I carried my own toilet paper.
Okay.
you know,
They don't cater to you guys at all. They just
No.
we
wanna
it's
sell
So you
shit.
could get some water and a fucking plug, and I guess now it's a picnic table in the back with an outlet and a fucking faucet.
with
I guess it's not really that
No.
catered.
on my old podcast from like 3 years ago, we went down a rabbit hole of just shit stories, and since it's a new podcast, we may as well, right?
Right.
Because so the funniest shit story for me, I guess, I could segue from there, right?
Sure.
Is I used to work with fucking dumbass Joe that
Flood Job Joe.
Yeah, we did odd jobs with this fucking guy. He's
Yeah, that's a better name. Odd Job Joe, because he had multiple
yeah.
failed
Extremely odd job. Yeah, he's this boomer who he's one of those fucking guys who pretends he's in a biker gang and shit. And it's so funny because he looks like a guy you don't want to mess with. He looked like Stone Cold. And he's one of those guys. I don't need turning signals on my Harley. I do it old school with my hands.
That's very cool. I learned that from Arthur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the show Arthur. And
Oh,
they
the
did
cartoon?
they learned how they were riding bikes and they were on like a faux like town.
Yeah.
And they were like, for a right hand turn, for a left hand turn, and then he's like, and then Buster the Bunny was like, but I want to go an extra step further, and he's doing blinkers, and I was like, oh. And I remember that, and so yeah, when I ride my bike, if I'm riding my bike like downtown or something, I'm throwing up hand signals. Bicycles. I don't have motorbikes. I've never ridden a motorcycle.
Yeah, but he fucking So what happened is he renovated houses, and he's just I'm just trying to paint a picture of this fucking cartoon because this guy was so
Stone cold.
so what's funny is like
Room temperature cold. Stone room
he
temperature.
dude he fucking lukewarm,
Luke Stone lukewarm.
but he
Jesus.
fuck man every time
It's an alarm I fucking set that I forgot to turn off.
you gotta take your arthritis medicine.
I gotta take my fucking epilepsy medicine.
Yeah, man.
And I gotta make it to fucking CSL in an hour, so let's wrap this up.
Yeah, what the fuck was it? Like, everybody would get mad when I showed them my resume because they'd be like, this guy's name is Joe. They're like, so you worked for 10 years for the guy with the same name at 10 different places. And I'm like, yes. He sucked at owning businesses. Every year, I'm not joking, every year he opened a new business because he sucked. And so now he had a renovation business. And so, I don't know if if you flip houses, you got to take out a loan. You usually buy like 3 fucking properties all over the place. You flip them and then you get the profit and you pay off the loan. So this guy was so shysty. He would like, so this house needs a new porch, but this house needs the porch taken down. All right, we're just going to take this fermented fucking wood, sand it down, stain it, make it seem like it's new, and then someone's going to fall off through a fucking balcony.
We're gonna make a very soft porch, is what we're gonna do.
No. It's like a Hollywood prop for a suicide, like so I drove out to, at the time I lived like by Des Plaines, and he had a job like on the border, like in Antioch, like almost the border of Kenosha. Bum fucking nowhere, because that's where all the cheap houses are to flip. That morning, I ate a rotten fucking steak because
A rotten steak.
A rotten steak. It was just it was one of those, like, you defrost it so you eat it the next day. It was in the fridge for like a week. So then I fucking made it for breakfast. I'm rushing to get to work. I get there, and this guy was he's an old fucking metalhead. So we do this prank where he basically, like, all the time. We would do the main work, and then he'd hire a bunch of like illegal guys in a Home Depot parking lot to do like the labor work.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to play. We would play this game even amongst the two of us, where we'd be like, "Hey man, you know where the hammer is?" We're like, "Yeah, it's right here," and we'd fart. We were doing that all day with these guys. That day, the first time I do it, he's like, "Oh, where's the drill?" I go, "Here." And I shat my fucking pants because I had food poisoning. I shat my fucking pants. Yeah. He's fucking screaming. He's like, "Man, you fucking drove 2 hours to shit your fucking pants." And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm sorry. I can finish the job." He's like, "No, nobody wants to smell your fucking shit. Go home." So then I gotta
ask, how big of a shit the pant was? It a little like, oh, I need a little wipe, or was it like it's dripping down my leg?
Yes, like
shat the pants.
Not like go in the bathroom, take the underwear off.
Yeah, not like a wet fart, like a full shat pants.
No, full shat pants. Literally, like it could fill like a popcorn bowl.
Yeah,
shat pants.
A popcorn bowl. Like are we talking like the large at the theater? Like how big are these popcorn bowls? Are
like the medium.
Like are your shoes squishing as you're walking away?
No. Here's what made it. Here's what made it even worse is I had just bought not a brand new car, but like previously used good condition car.
Okay. Ooh.
So I don't want to get it fucked up. So I grabbed a hefty bag and I'm like potato sack hopping to my car so I don't get the inside of my car all shitted up. So I had to drive home, like,
good idea.
Which is really hard to fucking control the gas and brake pedal in a hefty bag, swarming around with shit in it.
Yes.
It was horrible. But
I had the most recent time that I shit my pants was this past Valentine's Day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Valentine's Day 2022. But no, I woke up, I was downtown, I had to get back home for work. Right, and so I'm driving, and I was in my work van.
Did she propose to you, and you were like, "Oh my God!" Like,
I was just like, "Let me get some coffee on my way home." I was in my work van, and like 10 minutes away, I was like, I let it out, and it was more than a fart, and it just like, but it was like quite a bit, and then I had to like, oh shit, I can't get it out of the seats. I'm driving like this, like that's very comfortable. You're trying to brake and hold yourself up. It's not a good time. And then I got home and my boss called me. He was like, "Hey, so we're gonna have to take the van back." I was like, "I should have sat in it. I should have sat in it and shit in your fucking car. Take my van back." So now then I had to buy a car, and I was like, I should shit in the van.
You know what's fucking stupid as hell? When I was in the union to like haze apprentices, they would fucking make you, like, when you go on a construction site, everybody would shit in that one Home Depot bucket, and they would make you empty it. Which is so ridiculous. Like, but all right. So
where do you empty it? Just in the woods, or fucking somewhere nearby?
They would tell you find a place, and it better be a good place, like some fucking dumpster or
it can't be like in the fucking gutter,
like some crevice that nobody is gonna go to, like underneath the stairs to the foreman's office, But so should I? You got a shit story, Carlos?
I do.
Keep going with this.
I do. I didn't shit my pants, but got really damn close. We were going to a show at Subterranean out in the city. It was me and my brother, and I think we were meeting up with you. And I remember there was I'm thinking like, dude, I just got to get to this place because I'm driving the whole way. I'm like, I'm going to shit myself if I don't fucking make it there, like, immediately.
Yeah.
And I get there, and there's a fucking line. And I tell my brother, I'm like, dude, I got to take a shit. So I went to, like, a little bit further down. There's a restaurant, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry if you're not a customer. We can't." I'm like, I'm literally, like, I'll buy a fucking water. I'll buy anything. I just got to use the bathroom. I'm like, we kind of can't. So I'm going, and, like, I'm at this point, I'm crowning. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. So I went behind the alley, and I just go, and I'm like, I tell my brother, I'm like, just fucking stand over there and make sure no one comes down the alley. I'm going to take a shit back here. And I'm taking a shit, and I look over, and there's these two girls smoking, and they're just looking at me, just staring at me the whole time. And she goes, "Oh, my God." And I was just like, Hey,
You got any papers?
whatever. Just looking. Hey. No, dude, I had to mud butt it back to my fucking car and figure out if I had like some McDonald's napkins, some Wendy's napkins to wipe my ass.
Go
and
back
get
to the
in there.
restaurant like, hey, I don't need anything. I just need some napkins. Can you guys give me napkins?
Walking funny. Hey, can I get napkins at least? No, I remember that shit. They just looked at me and they had been looking at me and just horrified for like a solid minute.
I actually, my most, I'm filled with shit stories, so I'm just gonna go back left to
Full of
right
shit.
with me because my most recent story, I just forgot about this. So we had to go, my brother and I, we had to go to fucking, when my mom died, we had to pick up her car from Florida, so we had to fly out there and drive it back, and I was like, we got to stop in Atlanta because I fucking hear about how amazing the food is there and everything. So we stopped there. We go to this shady fucking hotel. I got this guy pissed off because like, so here's what's funny. My mom had a Mercedes, so I pull up in the hotel. This guy goes up to me, no joke, like Gucci fucking like button-up shirt, about 20 bracelets on each, gold bracelet on each wrist. Like he looked like Mark Karski, you know. And he's just like, yo, man, me and my daughter, we really got to go eat some Chinese, man. You got any spare change? I'm like, I'm not in the area, so I don't know any Chinese place. He's like, yeah, but I mean, do you have any money? I'm just like, bro, I'm pretty sure if you pay with one of those fucking gold chains on your wrist, like, because he's thinking I'm like one of these Southern hospitality white people. It's like, oh, I feel, you know what? I'll give you some. I'm like, no, motherfucker, you got gold chains on you. And he peeled away. He was pissed.
Well, if he really was like our friend Mark Karski, then those gold chains aren't worth much.
But okay. So what happens is we go to this. I mean, I just looked for the nearest hotel. I don't give a. I fucking did a lot of messed up shit in Chicago. I could deal with any type of people, even if it's
as long as you
Gucci.
don't got bed bugs.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, those go
we,
with you.
we go to this fucking hotel, and we're like, I'm like, we got to search the mattress for bed bugs. Nothing.
Yeah.
Then I go take a shit, and as soon as I sit down, I go reach for the toilet paper. I like knock the wall accidentally, like because I'm reaching for the toilet paper. Dude, all these bugs just sprawl out of from underneath the wall, and I fucking jump. I jump up from the toilet, and I'm just like, I don't even want to wipe my ass. There might be like some bugs in that toilet paper. So I just go in the shower and I'm just cleaning my fucking ass, and then like I just I dry it off, and then like immediately after my brother goes, and he's like screaming, he's like, there's skid marks all over these fucking towels. And I'm like, dude, I'm sure they won't care with this fucking like.
Just fold them the other way and put them back up.
Yeah, dude, like with this fucking ant colony that's living in the walls, I'm sure they won't care. But that's
sure you're not the first.
that's my other shit story. You got anything else, Dan?
No, I got a topic we could change it to.
Can I tell one last one?
It's your podcast, man.
All right. I'm gonna tell one last one. I'm sorry. Because this is really fucking funny. So I went to EMDR therapy, hypnotist, scientifically backed therapy, for all the bullshit that I went through, and being raised in a fucked up home and all this shit. And one thing that my therapist told me is like, because I would tell him about like how comedy is helping me cope and all that shit. And he's like, do you see any of your trauma coming out in your comedy? And I'm like, well, honestly, like what I realized recently is I have to change to the equation, which I should have done right away, the equation to be a shit ton of laughs, because my whole life I thought the more vulgar it is, the more disgusting, the funnier it is. But the reason why it was funny for me was because that's what worked in my family, dude. My mom and my aunt, they fucking hazed my ass every day. Every fucking day I got called a fat, filthy fuck. And I was like, and that's when I started watching like Comedy Central roast and Jeff Ross. He was like my mentor. I'm like, you know what? I just gotta have some Jeff Ross roasts to fucking talk shit back to my family. So so EMDR focuses on when was the first time in your childhood you remember being this way. So in this case, or like when was the first, to conquer that trauma. So when was the first time you remember being vulgar to where you got into that pattern? And you know what it was? So, okay. I'll set the fucking scene. Great. You know how Christmas is always cozy and fun, right?
Right.
You got the fireplace going. The whole family's around. There's people are like they're like doing extra work to not have drama, so everybody's in a safe spot. So I'm having Christmas. My fucking aunt, this critical cunt, which she does because they would always make fun of me for being.
CC.
I was gonna say I like that critical cunt.
Yeah.
I did. I caught that too. It's like a role or an RPG move or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a critical cunt.
Like a duel.
300% damage.
Her CC level is 1,000. It's she hacked the Skyrim leveling system.
She's got it down.
I just started playing the remaster of Chrono Cross. CC is awesome, by the way. I love that game.
Yeah.
But so I'm opening my present. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, Phil, you're next." She bought me these whitey tighties that on the ass it says "I quit farting," and like the whole family's laughing their ass off at me. They're like, I'm like being humiliated. I was fucking pissed, and I was like 12, I think. So what happened next is like that's when I started realizing I'm like, you know what? I just got to be disgusting to piss her off, you know?
Yeah.
So I had those underwear for whatever, a fucking year, and then one day, Saturday morning, you know, I'm watching cartoons in my fucking underwear.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. I'm watching fucking Bobby's World or some shit with cereal leaking all over my chest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's home and she's like, "Oh, you're wearing the underwear I bought you to try and make me." I'm like, "Yeah." And guess what? I quit farting, but I didn't quit sharting. And I just sharted right in front of her. She fucking threw up in her mouth.
Oh.
I'm like, "Yeah." But okay, time to change topic.
I like that you shit your pants in front of your aunt for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So
How do we segue from that?
I was driving over here. Today, and I got hit with deja vu, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've pitched this neighborhood." So I've been here before.
Pitched in what?
Pitched. I was a door salesman for like a year and a half.
What
You sold doors door to door?
Door to door, yeah. So
Nice.
just knocking on doors and selling doors and other stuff.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it was a good game. And so this neighborhood, like, you know, townhomes, you know, they're all like, you know, close to each other. So you just be like, oh, I could hit so many.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a lot of fucking windows driving through. I was like, I recognize that
Did you work
window.
for like Felco or some shit?
I worked for this place. It was like Power Home Remodeling.
I gotcha.
And then that's actually what I got doing now is, again, going door to door. I went door to door all through the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh yeah, you know, it actually helped out with my comedy, I think, because I was like, you know, when you're working and you get the cops called on you 3 times, and you got like 3 old men telling you get the fuck out of here, or they'll fucking shoot you, or whatever. Like, you go out and you do a set in a pickup truck, and nobody laughs. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you really don't got much on me after what I've fucking been dealing with all day. But yeah, I was a door-to-door salesman for a while. It was a good time. I went through like 2 winters, Chicago winters, going door to door. It's just it was a trip. It was a trip of a job for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, and you see all types of people and shit.
Instead of knocking, you should have kicked the fucking door in and be like, well, now you need a door.
Now you need a door, and I happen to know a guy. Like, I'll help you put up the saran wrap in the between time. You guys got a garage. You can just use that, you know. Yeah. But we'll seal it up. Yeah, it was a very effective strategy.
You know, like
Good.
One of the first weeks that I moved in here, I was getting out of my car. I was still getting used to like, oh, you know, there's this park this way, there's the pool this way. I was still getting used to the layout of the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And I get out of my car and I see these 2 kids with matching ties and I'm like, is this like a remake of The Shining, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, oh fuck. Because they start, sir, can we talk to you? They were Mormons. I didn't know that they still fucking do that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just like running just to be funny. I'm just like running away from them. And then like because the 8th grade rebel came out of me, I'm just like, no, I love Satan. And as soon as I did that, I ran headfirst into a fucking tree. I'm like, that's a sign, man. I don't remember that tree being there. That fucking God did that shit.
Tree was placed.
And they're like, and they're going up to me. They're like, "Sir, are you okay? Okay, we won't sell anything. We're just making sure you're okay." So, but yeah, that happened. One of the first, and I mentioned before the podcast that like the funny thing was when I first was like trying to move in here, I was like looking at like the crime rate or like are the schools. The schools are actually pretty damn good out here.
Yeah, Schaumburg's nice.
And as far as crime, the only thing that I saw in this neighborhood was 10 years ago, a juggalo hacked somebody with a fucking hatchet because he's you know how juggalos
a
are
hatchet man, if you will. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, man.
I'm sure it's somewhere in his room. there was a picture that drove him to get a hatchet, particularly.
Well, I was like, I was like, and my wife was a little bit worried. I'm just like, listen, if we ever had a juggalo break in, you just whoop whoop.
I was gonna say, do you think he said, "Whoop, whoop, whoop"? The saddest whoops that ever whooped.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's what I remember on this neighborhood. I think that's everything new. So I want to
Okay.
Dan, what is let's learn about Dan McCarty. So where did you grow up? Like,
Grew up in Bartlett.
Okay.
Yeah, so grew up in Bartlett most of my whole life.
Mhm.
It was fine,
did you like, when did you think you wanted to get into comedy? Like,
Well, I think I always wanted to like perform and stuff. And like I was saying about basketball, like so I didn't make the basketball team
Yeah.
the first 2 years, and I was like, yeah, maybe sports ain't it. And that's when I went into like theater. And
Yeah.
I was like doing like musicals and stuff in high school and just like performing, but I was kind of like
that was when you first did it in high school?
the first time I ever got on stage was like second or third grade. It was a local like a community play. It was called the Nifty 50s.
Yeah.
And for my audition, I had just gotten.
Did you play the racist in that?
No, I was like 8.
Yeah.
I was like I was the main girl's little brother, like the lead character girl's
Yeah.
little brother is who I was, and I was
on what you said?
What's that?
On what you said?
It was called the Nifty 50s,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
like about like kids like in high. It was like a Grease kind of
Yeah.
rip off.
Yeah.
But so for my audition, I had to like sing, right, because it was a musical. So
Yeah.
I to no music at all. I went in there and I sang Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega. Just like a little bit of vodka, and I danced along and stuff. So I got the part.
You got the job, kid.
It was, and I was like the stand-in, right? So I was
Yeah.
like the understudy, and then they had like there was like 2 pages of lines. Like he had one like big speech, and that was kind of like all. And I worked so hard to remember this stuff. And finally, they did a show where it's like the understudies are like doing the show, right? So
Yeah.
like my parents came and everything, and my moment came, and I said the first line, and I followed it with the last line, and then I just stood there like I just fucked it up. Like there was like a dozen things that I just went from first to end. And I was like, that's it. I was like, I blew it.
Yeah.
And then the other guy kind of just picked it up and moved on from there. But I was just like, oh man, that's rough. But I was, I always kind of like wanted to do it, but I never really thought, it took me. I didn't start doing comedy till I was 31. It was like my 31st
How old are you now?
birthday. 34.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, for my 31st, I was like, what are you going to do? It's nothing. I was like, I had done like 2 or 3 mics before that. And then there was an open mic, this place, Logan Bar. And it was a musical mic. And my buddy Rakito, he's like, he hip hop and he plays guitar and stuff. So I would always go watch him do open mics. And he was great because, he's a great performer. And then I was like, all right. So like for my 31st, I'll do it on this stage where there's like people. I'd go to an open mic and I'd wait until like the very end and be like, all right, I'll go up and I'll do it to like the host.
The Karski move.
Yeah. Kind of like, yeah.
We're just
But
going to
it's
rip
like-
on him the whole episode.
Yeah, I was so nervous,
Yeah.
And then so I ended up going here, and my roommate at the time was an old coworker of mine, so we had a lot of friends in common, and we're there. I was like, don't fucking tell anybody. I'm gonna go out here, I'm just gonna do it and see how it goes. And then she had invited all of our friends.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there like nervous about going up, and then all of a sudden, like a bunch of friends start coming, and they're like, "Oh, hey, happy birthday!" My phone's blowing up. Hey, sorry, I can't be there. Happy birthday! And she was like, when you told me, I was like, what would piss Dan off the most is if I told everybody that he knows to come out here and watch him do stand up. And it was a pretty good turnout of people, so I went up there and I just like performed for them. And I had so much fun. I was just like, okay, like this is what it can be like.
Yeah.
And from that moment, I was like, all right, this is when I'm like doing it. And from that moment, I've just done it as much as possible.
From 31.
Yes.
Just nonstop. Nice.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Did you have like any influences that first wanted to make you do comedy? Like if there was like a top 3 that you look up to?
Yeah, I mean, like I always thought like Jim Gaffigan's very funny. Of course, Hedberg, Burr, George Carlin and all that stuff. I grew up watching all that and watching funny movies. And when I was like right out of high school, 1822, that was like all those Apatow movies were coming out, like 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up and all those great, and like Superbad. And so I love comedy. I love watching movies and stuff. And it just always seemed like something like that was just like a bridge too far almost. Like, that's really funny, but there's no way that I could do that,
Yeah.
But like just kind of going up there and figuring it out. But like, I guess to your question, I listened to a lot of Bill Burr. That's when I first found out about podcasts. Was I would find like clips of like the Bill Burr, the Monday morning podcast clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I'd like listen to them, and then I'm like, wait, where do these clips keep coming from?
Yeah.
And then I like learned about what podcasts were, and I was like, holy, you're telling me that these comics are doing like an hour of free material a week?
Yeah.
And I started just like listening to it all the time. And then it's something, again, like I just wanted to do it, didn't have the courage to do it. And then when I hiked the Appalachian Trail, and that was on my 30th birthday. So I turned 30 out in the woods. And then like when I finished that, I was like, all right, if I can do that, I turned 30
out into
comedy.
the woods, and I turned to the Wolfman of comedy.
Yeah, and I go and I fucking shit under rocks, and I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm like, I remember one of my first open mics in Chicago, I went up and I told that shitting under the rock story, right, at an open mic to like nobody, and it didn't do well. It was an experience, but then I got off, and the host.
Was it a bar and grill? Maybe people were eating.
It was it was Shakers on Clark. Back in
just point at somebody's plate. It looked like that.
That's the epileptic bar.
Yeah.
Shakers on Clark.
But the host came up and he goes, have you ever done comedy before? I was like, this is one of my I've done like 3 times at this point. And he's like, well, just keep with it, dude. He's like, if you get to go up there and tell a story about taking a shit in the woods, he's like, you're gonna be all right. Just keep going. And I was like, oh yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. And so I kind of kept that, and then that was kind of what gave me. I was like, all right, now I can get up there and get out of whatever this fucking block in my head is. I could get out of it. But for the first like 8-9 months of doing comedy, like it made me sick to my stomach. I was so fucking nervous. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I didn't have friends because I would just go there and sit quietly. I'd have like my hood up. I'd go up, I'd bomb, and then I'd leave. And it was just like it took a long time to get past that.
You had your hood up. You started
phase.
You're a SoundCloud rapper, and
I got fucking mom spaghetti on my sweater and stuff.
Yeah, picture him in the mirror in the bathroom.
Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Just getting hyped up for it. But so, that was kind of how I started. I was like, if I'll fucking give it a year, and if I could get paid in a year, then I'll keep going.
Yeah.
And right before, I think I started in June, that February, I got booked on a bar show because I was sitting at an open mic, and again, it was one of the ones, I was the only one there just watching, there's 2 or 3 people left, and this guy goes up, and he told a bit that I remember, years ago, I had met a girl on, Tinder or whatever, and then we went...
That's
automatic feeder.
Yeah. And it's did you hear the sound clip? Feeding time.
I didn't hear feeding time.
Anyways.
Well, so I remember I took this girl out on a date. Our first date, it was to a comedy show, a local comedy show. I just looked it up, and it was at a bar, and it was a bad idea. Don't take a first date to a comedy show, because the whole time I'm looking like, is she laughing?
Yeah.
Right, if that made me laugh, but I'm looking if she's got a sourpuss on, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't funny, and then if she giggles, I'm like, yeah, that was a really good one, right? But this guy told a joke, Keegan Buckingham, yes, about luxury apartments, and it fucking killed me. And then I'm sitting at this open mic, and I
killed you like it did way better.
I was dying laughing. I was like, luxury apartments, that's so true, because there's so many luxury apartments. And then I'm at this open mic, 3 years later, and this guy goes up, last guy of the night, and goes, luxury apartments. And I was like, that's the fucking guy. And so after he's done, I'm like, dude, I fucking love that luxury apartment set. Like, it was great. And he's like, oh, thanks, man. I haven't done it in like 3 years. And I was like, oh, dude, no, I've heard it before. I fucking love it. I'm so happy. He goes, oh, yeah. We start talking. He goes, hey, I'm doing a show. You want to do a spot on my show? Tomorrow night or whatever? I'm like, fuck yeah. And so I went there, and it was just a bar show. There was nobody there. It was just like the comics and the bartender. And then there's a tip jar with $1 in it. And at the end of the night, he grabbed the tip jar and he was like, "Oh, here you go." And he gave me $1. And I was like, it's like a golden thing. I was like, I made $1. I'm a fucking professional guy. I made $1. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it was the first time I got paid, and I was just like, yeah, that's it. And then
do you have it framed?
No, I quickly lost it. I took a picture of it. So, but yeah, and then I put it in my pocket and I pulled it. I was like, there's like 4 of them in here. I was like, all right, it's over. I don't know. But I do have my first check.
Yeah.
I got a check from the Comedy Bar for doing a set for like $25. I'm like, yeah, I got that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. That's cool. Did it so it's like, so I started like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I did 5 mics. The first 3 I did amazing, but here's what I learned. Like, I had a friend of mine who we had a falling out. He's this blind guy that does jokes. It's not the guy that comes around Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he what I didn't realize is he would do comedy rarely, like twice a year. Mm-hmm. But when he did do it, all his friends would come. So it was like easy laughs for me because they know me. And all I didn't even have anything prepared. I just did fucking impressions of my insane Polish mom, and it was just doing well. But here's what's funny is when I went to Joe's, like the first few times, I went because I think I mentioned to you that Chris Bongat was like friends with my wife for a while.
Yeah.
And I kept going there, and Chris was like, dude, just fucking go on stage. And then like I didn't know TJ at all, and then TJ went up to me. He's like, yeah, man, try it out. TJ's awesome, you know. So
shout out TJ.
So I literally went up there and I just told the story of when I last bombed that was traumatic, mm-hmm. and it did really well. And the reason, so here's what happened. The guy that I did comedy, the blind guy, he had like the whole like, the one-liner Mitch Hedberg shit, and he was telling me, he's like, dude, you need punchlines. The reason why I got back in, because you know how you said like you heard of podcasts? Mm-hmm. I used to work at this logistics place, and there was a guy there, I'm not going to mention his name, but he's like an ultra, probably one of the wokest comedians that I know. Mm-hmm. All his fucking jokes are politics. And I would pitch him stuff, and he's like, yeah, you can't be a comedian with that. You can't be. He was telling me all this shit, and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I guess I'd be the fucking Archie Bunker of, whatever. And then his friend told me, yo, have you ever listened to Rogan? I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking, the guy from Fear Factor, that bald idiot who takes steroids, like, and he's like, no, you got to check it out. There's this guy, Joey Diaz. You're like the Chicago version of Joey Diaz. And I listened to him. I'm like, all he does is tell past criminal stories. I could do this,
I've got a long record.
Yeah. So here's what's funny. We went to, this is the biggest mistake. We went to fucking Gallery Cabaret, which I fucking hate.
Power Hour.
I hate that place.
Power Hour.
I hate that. And so I asked my blind friend. He's like, dude, you got to just do. Here's what you're going to do. You go home and just write one-liners about anything you can. Just try it. So I go home and I write all these I had just started like living with who's my wife now. She was my girlfriend then. And I just wrote jokes about how much I hated having a stepkid.
Yeah.
And I wrote a pretty good set. Like the original set was like, hey, I took him to a soccer game, and I'm a stepdad, and all the people were like, he sucked at soccer, so they're like, yeah, like father, like son, and I was like, hey, you're telling me I'm the fucking stepdad, just all these stupid one-liners, mm-hmm. And then the joke ends with, it goes, I love my kid, but the best part about, but he's kind of emo. He's kind of emo. He's kind of shy. The best part about having a shy kid is if you take him to the zoo and he falls in the gorilla pit, he'll shoot himself. They won't harm the gorilla. That was like the punchline. I was so nervous, like how you were saying. Yeah. You feel fucking dehydrated. You're shaky. So I go up at Gallery Cabaret, and I just go, hey, I didn't say any of the other jokes. I just go, the best part about having a stepkid? He'll fucking kill himself. And I'm trying to surprise my friend. I get off stage. He's like, what the fuck was that? People were looking for the exits. You look like a psychopath. And then I took a 5-year break. But I remember doing mics, and I basically kept in contact with the people that I did good with. Like that, which ended up being Cameron Little, John Torres was there, and probably the best of that pair was, do you know Rena Calm?
Yeah.
She's so good. She
do the Logan Theater, Mike?
She
does something. I see that name a lot.
Yeah, she started off in New York, did comedy there for like 10 years or something. Then she moved to Chicago, did it here, made her fucking mark here. And then now she kind of just, I think she travels and lives out of her car. She tried to go into LA, but she's like, I'm just surprised. I remember seeing her, and you hear about, like, this isn't me being fucking typical meathead man, but you hear about people go like, oh, she's good for a girl. Well, that's because Hollywood wants all the chicks that just make pussy fucking jokes. And she didn't do that. So I was like, this is the best fucking female comic I've ever seen. And I just can't believe, like, she doesn't have a special because she's just really good. But
well, that's the thing, and they always say, like, oh, an overnight success, those are the people, there's no such thing. Like, overnight success are the people who've been quietly crushing for years, and then they get thrown in the spotlight, and they're able to take it and run with it. And it's just like, you gotta put in the legwork, and there's so much talent. There's so many talented people, like in the scene and around that you get to see and work with, and it's just like really, really exceptional opportunity. Like I like sitting through the mics just because I like hearing what people have to say. Like, I love good jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's going to be, like, I want to hear what you're thinking, what's going on. So I love sitting there and listening.
That thing, it's funny you mention that because that was one of the biggest things that sort of, like, made me, I don't know what the word is. Like, I don't know if it's disappointment or made me feel bad, was that I've had to keep a fucking steady schedule because of my sleep epilepsy, because sleep deprivation is my trigger. So like, I was like, man, I feel like an asshole if I don't stay through the whole night,
Yeah.
Especially when I had a full-time job. I was like, I'm waking up tomorrow at 5 a.m. to work in a fucking welding factory. I'm not going to stay to, see the same people I see every week, But I guess most people say like that's not a big deal to just leave early, I guess.
No, it's not, and again, like, it's totally up to you and what you can do. Like, nobody at the end of the night is like, where'd Phil go? Like, when did he leave?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, you do your thing, and then if you're able to, if you want to, stick around,
He's on his way home, or he'll start shaking.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of times where I'm like, oh, I've got stuff to do, or I just don't want to be out till midnight. I want to be home by 10, so I'm going to go up. I'll show up an hour early so I could go like first or second and then leave.
Yeah.
Rather than show up on time and then be like 15 and then you're stuck there for the whole day. And then it's like, oh, I'm 15. Well, there's only 20 people here, so I might as well stay for the whole thing. And then, but yeah, there's plenty of times where I'm just like, all right, I just need to go do the set and then leave because I don't have time to socialize, hang out.
When you said like the first gig you got paid, like I technically got paid for like that roast battle with Chris Bong at.
Yeah.
But I feel like I kind of ate shit, so I'm not counting that. It's going to come out in like a week, which is going to be awesome. You know the thing that got me mad about it was like they immediately, like the next day, released all of Chris's clips.
Yeah.
But nothing of me. And I was like, wait, they must really hate me or some shit. But it's whatever, he did really well. So
yeah.
But I don't consider that being first paid because anybody can sign up. Like,
yeah, I mean that's not like a gig either. Like that's not really your material, your act or whatever. It's just it's a roast, so it's a whole different kebab.
Do you think what do you so when you did your first book gig, you were asked, right?
Yeah. Could we put a pause on this? I have to pee so bad.
Yeah.
And then we'll
I also have to pee.
Yeah, there's a litter robot right there if you need.
Okay, cool.
Do you do you do the same job? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You still do the same job, the sales?
Yeah. So I worked. So I did the door-to-door thing.
Oh, pull the Sorry.
Yeah. So I had well, I was gonna say this. I did the door-to-door thing. I was actually turned out to be really good at it.
Yeah.
And so
what the fuck?
What, do you got a fucking novelty mic over there?
It's a mic with a ED. You know.
There we go.
You just go like this, and then it won't.
Okay.
That way. I don't know if that's too close or.
Yeah, well, this is good. I tightened it up. Okay, so turned out to be really good at door-to-door, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's keep doing that. And then I was able to bank money. That was the whole thing, was to save up money to hike the trail, right? So that was like something I'd been working on for like 5 years. Planning and organizing and saving and all that stuff, because it was, again, like, you got to go out in the woods for 6.5 months. Like, you got to kind of have your shit together at home, right?
Yeah.
Or not, but I wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
So I ended up working door to door, made some money, banked it all, and then I quit. And then I came back. When I finished hiking, I got a job at a logistics company. Logistics was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And
for some reason, every comedian has that path of logistics at some point.
dude, that's because they'll hire anybody.
Yeah.
It was it was a fucking, I've never disliked a job. I've cleaned fucking bathrooms, you know, like I've had so many jobs that are just awful, and working for logistics company was the worst job I've ever had. It was just a nightmare. And it was so bad because when I finished door to door, I was like, I'm never doing door to door again. Like, I'm never doing door to door sales again. I'm done with it. And then a guy I used to work with kind of like reached out to me on LinkedIn. He was like, hey, me and a couple other guys from the old company kind of started with this other company, and they're like smaller, and we're trying to like bring our thing there, and they're looking to do a door-to-door department. Like, do you want to get started? Do you want to like make the door-to-door the canvassing department? And I was like, it'll get me the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, I was like, all right, maybe I guess I'll do door-to-door again in February.
What was the name of the logistics company?
Total Quality Logistics, second largest logistics company in the country, number one piece of shit in the country, from my experience.
Have you heard of C.H. Robinson?
Yeah, they're the number one logistics company.
Yeah, I was there with. There's two other. Do you know? There's the one comedian that I mentioned, and then there was. I didn't even know until after I left. Do you know Adam Quasilo?
Yeah.
He's like the fucking roast master of Chicago. He's on every roast battle. He was there as well, and he quit as well.
Yeah,
I quit because, I mean, it's a long story, but I had a panic attack. They fucking took me out in a stretcher because that shit was so stressful.
Yeah, I was getting phone calls at like 2 a.m. like, how come this truck's not in California? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's 2 a.m. I'm in bed. What do you want from me here? I'm in Chicago.
I went on a rant with this when Chris was on, because he just quit his job, so we just went over every shitty fucking job we had. It was, oh man.
Yeah. But then, so I accepted the position to start a door-to-door with these guys, and that was in February of 2020. And then, so I had like 2 weeks. I wrote the manuals and all the training stuff, and then I like hired like 2 people, and I was like doing training. And then on that, like I had our first day of training on Monday, and then on that Friday was the shutdown.
Yeah.
And so then it got real weird, because then it was like, all right, well, we shut down, and then they're like, hey, I had like maybe 2 months off, and I was like, well, at least I don't have to do it in fucking February. You know, that's the bright side. Hey, there may be a pandemic, but at least I don't have to be outside all day in February, April, or March and April. And so they were like, hey, we're going to be kicking up again after Memorial Day. If they were like, it's up to you if you want to, but we're going to be picking up. And if you want to start doing door-to-door. So I was like, all right, let's fucking do it. And so that's when I started going door-to-door. I went out by myself first to kind of see how people, like the reactions of people.
Yeah.
You know, and then...
so was it like independently owned by your friends?
No, so my friends were kind of going over there as like salesmen, trying to be like, oh, we work for this big company, and now we could bring that to a smaller company.
Yeah.
And then it's a family-owned business. And then so I started that, and of those people, I'm the only one who's still there, like to this day. But
you like it, right?
Yeah, I like the guys. You know, they've always kind of looked out for me, so it's a good job. then I did door to door all summer. Like I had hired my brother, I hired a bunch of people, and we were just like kind of going out. And then October came around, it was the second lockdown, and that's when things started getting real weird. Like it started getting cold, people started getting like really paranoid. Like it was just so, I was just like, I'm done with it. And they were like, all right, we were actually going to disband it anyways. And then now I run the call center. So I just work from home most of the time and answer the phone, make phone calls. It's nice. Yeah, it's much better than going door to door. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Is it still sales, or are you just doing sales over the phone?
Yeah, it's just warm sales. So it's like I'm just calling. Oh, you want to get some work done? Yeah, I can help you out with that.
So there's two things I want to. That's pretty funny about as far as logistics. Like so, the first thing. I completely didn't mention this when we were talking about jobs with Chris. There was a guy. So I fucking hate how those logistics companies, like you said, they hire anybody off the street, but they make it seem like you don't understand.
$1 million.
Yeah, you don't understand the opportunity we're offering you. This is a new chapter in your life, and. When I fucking went there, so first off, what was douchey at C.H. Robinson was fucking...
If there's any place that you can make serious money in, they usually try to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
They don't want you to know about it.
But so the first thing that was douchey was like, their trick was they quickly promoted you so that you never reach that 6-month review.
Yeah.
So I went from call service to account manager, account coordinator, salesman, back to LTL in 2 years. That's how much I got promoted. I was making the same as when I started.
This is a real email that my friend had sent me.
Yeah.
From the winter of 2019, where it was like minus 50 degrees. Subject matter: mind over matter. No doubt, some of your friends had today off, or were told to stay safe and just work from home. We're not that kind of company, and I'm pumped to see as many people here as I already do. We plan ahead, we grit our teeth, we smile through it, and we're the damn best at what we do for it. So today, keep that positive attitude on and take advantage of our softer competitors that likely mailed it in. Here's your opener. Hey, this is Dan at TQL Chicago. I braced minus 50-degree wind chills just to talk to you today. Eat shit. Eat shit with your minus 50-degree wind chills.
Is that Rex Kwon Do fucking saying that shit?
Oh, my God. It's fucking...
Yeah.
And the thing is, so I could sit on a computer and make phone calls to California. I need to fucking go down to the office in the loop in minus 50 degrees. The trains aren't working. Fuck those guys. What a nightmare.
Just letting you know, though, you wouldn't be able to write that email. You'd need to do at least 3 lines of coke with that kind of confidence.
Hey, yeah. It's 10 a.m. and I'm already jazzed up.
I got a fucking head wound. My arm is falling off. I'm still coming to work. It sounds like Wolf of Wall Street. But which brings me to what I was saying is
anybody who says I'm jacked, generally I don't fucking like them.
Yeah. No, but I was saying, there's a guy that I work with at Citra. I felt so bad for this kid because how you said they hire anybody off the street. I quickly realized it was bullshit because they made it seem to me, they're like, because I have a college degree, and they're like, this is the first job you're using your college degree? You're on your way, man. You won't believe where you're at in 10 years. I'm like, not here,
Yeah.
And but there was a kid there. So I realized it was bullshit when they hired me for like $13.50 an hour, and then right next to me the next day, I'm supposed to be this like office, this young Leo DiCaprio on Wolf of Wall Street. The next day they hired a guy that looked like a member of Migos. He looked like fucking Offset or something. And the first hour he would like work a little bit, the manager would do a run through, and then he'd just sleep the rest of the day. He got mad at me one time because he was sleeping and I put an anchovy on his lip. He fucking woke up with, but the kid that I felt the worst, there was a kid there that I worked with who, he was so fucking weird because he went to one of those seminars that are like motivational entrepreneur speeches,
yeah.
like Joel Osteen shit, where they go, repeat after me, I am a beast. The crowd goes, I am a beast. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
TV evangelists and
I'm
shit.
jacked. Yeah. And he would go and like he'd fucking buy like all the like the clearance rack at Men's Warehouse suits.
Oh my God, okay.
Like I'm coming there with fucking black metal fucking Christ impaled on a stake shirts, and he's coming in there with like Men's Warehouse suits, and I'm like, dude, like I'm just
fucking bow tie.
I'm like,
You guys
dude,
are doing the same job.
yeah. And I'm like, dude, I'm curious, like, Are you like a rich kid who's never worked before? Like, why are you wearing a suit every day? Like, what's going on here? And he's like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm like, okay,
Not if you're here,
what-
buddy.
yeah, like, yeah. What are you selling? And he's like,
entrepreneuring.
he's like, well, yeah, I'm on. That's exactly what he said. I'm like, what's your product? Well, I'm going to be a business owner. I'm like, yeah, but what an owner of what business? And he couldn't answer. And I just felt
It's
so
like
bad.
it's like finding a 22-year-old life coach.
Yeah.
You're like, really? What do you? Did you listen to some tapes, or what are you gonna coach? You ever been through a divorce, pal? Like, how are you gonna?
Yeah. And then so here's the other funny thing I wanted to tell you is when I went to Eastern Illinois and then I graduated around 2009. Stock market was shit.
Right.
So I couldn't find a job anywhere. But my brother told me, he goes, dude, this company fucking hires anybody. And dude, they're still going strong. They're still full of shit. They're still scammy, but they're doing unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to name their name for that reason, but it was basically these two dudes. They read that fucking book that made Wolf of Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
And what they did was they started a AM radio phone sales company. So that what they would do is they'd have a fucking like library, all of Illinois, all of Indiana, all of Iowa, of every yellow pages in the entire state. And each week, like yeah. Each week you'd have to grab a new book, and like they had a script, the script was so cheesy. Every time they answer, you go, so hey, what is I hear you're the head bottle maker over there, like, or bottle washer or some shit. And they just scammed old people in having their business ads on AM radio, because who the fuck listens to AM radio? But here's the funny story is, so the two owners, they're like these Euro trashy guys, like, Armani suits. They want to eventually own a Ferrari and shit.
Right.
Here's what's funny. The one owner, okay, there's a death metal band in Chicago called Maggot Twat.
Mm-hmm.
They're a joke metal band, and all of their songs are fucking just stupid. They sound like Cannibal Corpse, but a song is about hot dogs or some shit.
Right.
So in the band, he used to be in that band, the fucking owner. And he was ashamed of it. And what happened is, like, they had a band for like a year or two, and then he told the band, he's like, dude, you guys are fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't want to be in this band. And they're like, yeah, but you know how hard it is to find a drummer, because he was the drummer. And they're like, you'll figure something out. So what the band did, which is really funny, they recorded all his drum tracks, and on stage they have a drum set that's like this big, like 2 feet big, and then they have a person control a puppet, and they just play the drum track. And I remember going into work one day when I just coincidentally found the band.
Yeah.
And I started talking about Maggot, and he goes up to me, he's like, listen, we need to have a talk. Don't ever fucking mention that band here. And I was like, oh shit, like, is it because it's death metal? Are you like Christian? He's like, no, don't ever fucking mention that band. And then I heard about what happened. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. Like a guy who wants to be basically Leo DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street used to be in this anal cunt band, like, but anyways, before we wrap anything up, or what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was. Are you wrapping back around to the comedy stuff? I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. There were two things I wanted to ask you. Were you gonna say something about comedy?
Nah.
I wanted to ask. So I heard. I know you mentioned, like, when you were writing that the only song on guitar you learned is Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Do you play music at all?
I play a little bit of guitar. I mean, like, I'd need to watch, a little tutorial if I want to get my chops back, practice a bit.
Read some tabs.
But yeah. Like, I do like strumming guitar, like I know my chords and stuff. But like, as far as like playing in a band or playing any like, bringing it, I don't know. I thought maybe about, like, I could write some silly songs or something. But otherwise, yeah, I do like to play guitar.
That's cool.
I actually don't know how to play Wonderwall.
Oh, you actually don't?
Yeah,
okay.
Never actually.
That's fun.
I don't know how to play that song. It's a pretty easy song, but I've never put in the effort.
I was just wondering, because I wrote a joke about it. I was like, oh man, is there gonna be a similar joke? Only because the funny part is, like, dude, I was at the lowest fucking point in my life in lockdown, where I was like, basically all my family died off. I was going through a court case because my neighbor split my head open. Just all this shit. And the funny thing was that that what took me out of that was getting obsessed with Oasis. And the more people hated on it, the more funnier it was for me. Because the funny thing, like the funny thing was, like, I was just like super depressed. And then one day I'm just like, yeah, Oasis is pretty shitty. Like, people hate it. But wait a minute, what songs do they have? And then I ended up finding out that the only songs marketed in America were Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova. I just started going through their discography. I was like, this is so awesome and uplifting. Like, all this, I just became obsessed.
Yeah, which Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova, not bad songs.
Yeah.
Like, I like them both. That's the thing. Again, like, it's the whole... So Oasis isn't really a shitty band. It's just like
Stand
people
By
are just
Me is
like,
probably my
they're
favorite.
too popular, so they fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, they're fucking assholes off stage.
I've heard that, yeah.
I just love the whole story because they're from. I could go into it, but
Didn't
like
they
the
get
whole
into it?
thing.
Like,
Well,
they're fighting each other, right? They don't
The-
want
Yeah, like they're
jam
brothers and
anymore.
they don't like each other.
Yeah.
The brothers hate each other. Yeah.
I went to Ireland last October. I went to Dublin, and I was like, cool, it's Dublin. We're gonna go to like pubs all week, and listen to like some Irish jigs. I'm imagining, like there's
Flogging Molly.
yeah, live music everywhere and stuff, and every single band was just doing Oasis covers. I went to 3, 4, 5 bars. Everybody was doing 90s hits and Oasis.
Yeah.
There was a street band. I've got it on video. A street band, just 2 guys just jamming on the street, and they had a big crowd around them, and they're just playing Oasis songs. And everybody's just like loving Oasis over there, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, I haven't heard one fiddle, not a single goddamn jig this whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we were supposed to dance without our hands. I don't want to dance at all.
That's fucking hilarious. That's awesome. Yeah, I hear like a lot of the football clubs use Oasis songs as like their opening, like a fucking WWF theme song
Yeah.
when they come out.
That's my thing. If you hate Oasis, I'm just like, all right, you're not a free thinker, man.
You hate those 2 songs. That
Yeah,
you've
you're
only
like
heard,
you just. I used to. Well, I mean, kind of like to that. I used to hate the Chili Peppers. Right. I was like, I don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers at all. And then one day, my buddy gave me Blood Sugar Sex Magic. He was like, dude, listen to this. It'll blow your fucking mind. And I did, and it did. And I was like, oh my god, it's so funky, like crazy, sexy,
Yeah.
dirty, great. Like, it was amazing. And I'm like, oh yeah, because the only songs I hear is Danny California and Give It Away Now, and those are to date like 2 of my least favorite songs of those guys. But all
You
their
overhear them.
yeah, it's like all their good shit's too filthy to be put on the radio.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't play it's not a radio hit because it's weird and dirty and
I did
long
love
and
that.
all that.
That's probably the last album I liked by them. That's just me,
Yeah.
though. I mean, but I did love it when that fucking came out. But
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, Sir Psycho Sexy and Apache Rose Peacock and
you want to know what a stupid fucking metalhead I was when? So, do you know where Rolling Stones Records is?
yes.
Harlem
Not
and
there
Irving.
anymore, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is.
I used to go there like in high school. We'd be like, "Oh, we're going to Rolling Stones," and like it was like the record store because Tower Records were all closed at that
Yeah.
point. We're like, "Oh, we're going out to the city."
And it was
You
it was
know?
the only place to check out new music before like internet and shit. It was
Uh-huh.
fucking. Not to mention, every fucking month a new band. Like half the bands that I've met was there. Like
Yeah.
I fucking Slipknot, Orgy, Cottonmouth Kings, fucking well, Ozzy was there. I didn't meet him. It was a 3-mile long fucking line. But point is that the funny thing was, so when you walk into a record store, they have like that free like cabinet of like newspapers or business
Yeah, yeah,
cards
yeah.
or bumper stickers. This is how fucking karma got me. I remember walking in there when I was in high school, and there was this venue in Milwaukee, I think called the Rave. Do you remember that shit?
No.
Well,
Yes. Regardless.
what they did was
Did you say in Milwaukee or on Milwaukee?
in Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's called the Rave. I think it's still around. But what they used to do is they had, when they couldn't sell a show, they would have like a stack of 50 tickets at Rolling Stones that they just gave away, and then they made their money on like they had like a fucking scammy like, oh, by the way, it's a 2-drink minimum type shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made it back.
And I remember I was such a stupid, ignorant metalhead. I walk in there and they had a stack of Oasis tickets, and I was like, yeah, you know what I think of this? I took the whole stack and I ripped it up. And now I'm like, dude, I would fucking pay like $3,000 if they got together to fly out to fucking London and see him. It was such karma for me. But the other thing I was going to ask, so you mentioned you were in the Navy.
Yeah.
I want to like go into that. That seems interesting to me.
So that was something, in high school, I was kind of aimless. Really.
Yeah.
I got a phone call one day, and this guy was like, "Do you want to be a badass?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want to fucking be cool as shit?" Uh-huh. He's like, "You want to fucking blow shit up?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to blow shit up." He's like, "You can join the Navy." He's like, "You think I could join the Navy?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, why not?" I was like, "I don't know. 'Cause I'm not like." He's like, "Why don't you come over to the recruiting office and we'll fucking talk about it?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
Pussy
"All
like
right."
crazy.
Yeah, and then I went in there and I was like, they're like, "You're gonna do special ops," and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Well, I wasn't like in shape or anything, I was just like, I joined up like a week after my 17th birthday. I was like, I'm gonna go into the Navy right out of high school, and I had to get my parents to like sign off on it. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Like, so you got to sign off, and then I did the delayed entry program. So through my senior year, I was such an insufferable fucking douchebag. I would wear like Navy T-shirts, and I'd go to the recruiting office like once a week and work out and do drill and study and all that stuff. And like I was such a dick to my friends. I would be like, "You fucking losers are smoking pot. All right, you fucking burnouts." I was so deep in the Kool-Aid, dude. And then I remember my 18th birthday. So I basically how it went was I graduated high school in May. I turned 18 in June, and I was in boot camp in July. And because again, I was doing like special ops stuff. So then I had to go meet with it was my 18th birthday. The next morning, I wake up on some dude's couch, and my recruiter, I got like 30 missed calls, and it's like, "Dude, the spec ops guys are here. Like, you got to run your physical test to fucking get to qualify for the boot camp." And, I had been getting into shape the last year. I was able to do the push-ups and shit. But then I get there, again, like an hour and a half late, hungover as shit. The only part of the test that I passed was the sit-ups. So I failed the pull-ups, the run, the push. I failed everything. They're like, "There's no fucking way this guy is going to be in shape in a month to fucking go to boot camp and succeed."
Yeah.
So they're like, "Yo, so we kind of got to change your job. Like, you're not going to be spec ops." I was like, "Aw."
You're going to work the cafeteria.
Yeah, well, they were like, here's your options. They're like, "Here's your options." They're like, "You could do fucking radar, and you could sit at a desk all day, or you could do, the secretary stuff, and you could do like shuffle paperwork all day." And they're like, "Or you could be a fucking badass, and you could build bombs and blow shit up and shoot guns and throw grenades." I was like, "What's that one?" They're like, "Aviation ordnance, man." I was like, "Well, fucking sign me up. That sounds cool." And so,
Did you learn how to fly a plane?
no, I didn't fly a plane. I got so many things wrong with me. I can't fly a plane. And then, but I did go down after boot camp. I went down to Pensacola, Florida, for like 3 months, and I did my schooling there to like learn how to build bombs and learn about missiles and all that weaponry stuff. And then after that, I got stationed to Washington State, where I immediately went on my first deployment.
Yeah.
And so I spent like 9 months out at sea. I went to Dubai a couple of times, Singapore, Hong Kong.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
So
did
you
all
learned
that
how
stuff.
to bomb early on.
What's that?
You learned how to bomb early on.
Yeah, I've been bombing since like 18.
Yeah, man.
And then we did like another deployment. So I went, traveled. That one was like Thailand, Singapore again, Hong Kong again, Japan.
Thailand.
Yeah, I got in trouble night one in Thailand. I had been on security, so I spent a year like as a military cop.
Yeah.
Because like I got promoted really fast, and then so in the military, promotions is based off of like test taking, right? And so I was studious, so I passed the test like my first try, and they were like, so here's the thing, like you're kind of brand new, and there's like a lot of guys who have been here for like years and haven't gotten promoted yet.
Yeah.
So like, it's going to be a tough time of you're their boss, right? Like you're too friendly with people and shit. So we're going to take you out for a year. We're going to put you in security. So then you're going to learn security, You're gonna like, learn discipline in that. I ended up doing like, I took like shooting classes and hand to hand, and I got pepper sprayed and had to like run an obstacle course with pepper spray and stuff, and that was a nightmare.
Oh, the pepper spray was part of the training. Okay.
Yeah. It was like they were like, we're gonna spray you in the face and then make you run an obstacle course so you could carry it. And then they were like, oh yeah, so now you're licensed to carry it. You can't carry it because you can't carry it on a ship, because all the ventilation is connected. So if somebody gets sprayed in this room, it's going to go and you're going to spray the whole fucking boat.
Yeah.
So they're like, so you can't carry it, but you're licensed to, hey. But I spent a year with security. The first qualification I had to get was to run pee tests. So then I was the urinalysis guy.
Yeah.
And so like my job was to, I had to watch the sample leave the body and enter the cup. So I'm like, all right, Phil, time to piss. And I get down there. I'm like, no, I'm watching.
Yeah.
There you go. You usually have to pay for that.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, God, thanks, Uncle Sam. I've seen so much dick.
I've seen
So
all
much
kinds of dick for America.
Did you get people
just serving my country, serving my shipmates?
Did you get a lot of people fucking like trying to bribe you who like they knew they had drugs in their system?
I had plenty of people who were like, "Hey, man, I think you could pee for me," and I'm like, "I don't think you want my pee." I once. Because, once I got in there, then I smoked pot for the first time, and I remember I almost fucking got arrested. So we smoked pot with, like, my friend and his girlfriend, and then we go back to the base, and there's, like, a smoke pit. So everybody who's smoking cigarettes is supposed to go down in this, like, gazebo and smoke there. We were like, fuck that. We're playing Rock Band, like, drinking Natty Lights, and we're like, we don't want to go down 4 floors of smoke, so we went out on the fire escape.
Yeah.
Had a cigarette, and we're smoking, joking, and we come in, and there's 2 cops down the hallway, and one of them's got their fucking gun, and the other's got their taser. They're out, and they're like, fucking freeze, put your hands on the wall, put your hands on the wall, and I'm just freaking out, and like my heart's beating fast. I'm like, oh my God, because if you get arrested, the first thing they do is they test you, right? And I'm like, I'm fucking done, I'm getting kicked out, I'm kaputs, and so they fucking take us down, like, for smoking on the balcony. Like, I don't even know. This is so stupid.
Yeah.
And we go out to the front, and they line us up, and they shine a light in our eyes. And they got a guy off, like, 10 feet in the shadows. And he's like, nope. No, that's not them. Nope. No, that's not them. And they're like, all right, you guys are free to go. Don't fucking smoke on the balcony. And what had happened was there was a domestic dispute in the smoke pit. Like, a couple started, like, throwing hands on each other.
Yeah.
And I guess the girl and my buddy's roommate fit the bill for the suspects. So they pulled all of us out there. And then the witness, like a guy who was on watch, was like, no, that's not them. And they were like, oh. I was like, oh, that's it? Fuck, I thought I was done.
Yeah.
But that was a trip. And then, Thailand, we went out, and I had gotten a room with my buddy.
You said you almost said that like you had PTSD. Yeah, Thailand, 63.
Well, we had gone out. We went to a pussy show.
Yeah.
Which was like, like I watched a woman like shoot darts and blow smoke rings and stuff. Like it was like
I've heard of those.
Oh, they're real.
Yeah.
And it's
I forgot. I think who talked about it, about a chick that picked up a roll of coins with her twat and then dropped it into a cup.
Dude, I watched a woman. She opened up a bottle.
Nice.
A bottle of gin. She took a Newport out of a guy's pack and blew smoke rings, and then put it in a dude's mouth. And I was like, "Ooh!" And then the finale was she had balloons. There's balloons, and she would put them she went around the room and like put balloons in guys' mouths.
Yeah.
And fucking shot darts and popped the balloons.
That is insane.
It was mind blowing. So we go from there, and then we're like walking down the streets of Thailand. There's like open air kick or Muay Thai bars. So you go into a bar and there's a ring in the middle of just guys wailing on each other and stuff. And we were like in some like
family friendly.
Yeah, it was. We ended up the night in like some strip club, and I walked out, and I got lost. I couldn't find my way back. I didn't know what was going on. I was like blind drunk, and I had just gotten out of security. So I know all the guys in the security, and one of them comes up and he's like, "Hey, McCarty,
is that like what they call like when they have the MP on their helmets?"
Yeah, so MPs, like military police, these were MAs, Master of Arms. That's what they call them in the Navy, and they're basically like military cops.
Yeah.
And so I just gotten out of my year there, and so they pick me up and they take me back to base because I didn't know where my hotel was or anything. Like, they did their best to be nice to me, and I was
Yeah.
just a belligerent asshole. And I got back, and the guy who's like the watch lead, he and we'd always butted heads. Like, we always butted heads, and then he was like, "Fucking McCarty. Fucking look at you now." He's like, I got your fucking ass, man. He's like, "I got your fucking ass." I was like, "Fuck you, fucking eat my dick, fucking blah, blah, blah." And it got into it, like, he started, like, pushing me around and shit. And I'm like, like, I'm just fucking here. I'll put you in the fucking chair, fucking tie you up, and put a hood over your head and shit, and just, like, fucking with me. And, it escalated to a point where people stepped in. They're like, "Just fucking go to bed, deal with it in the morning." And then the next day, my buddy who I had gotten, because you got to have like Liberty buddies, so you can't, to avoid things like that, like so people don't go missing, you got to always be in pairs. My Liberty buddy was a golfer, and that morning he had a golf outing with the captain and the captain's assist CO and the XO, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so my buddy got lost. We were at a strip club, had a wild night, and he just kind of wandered away. I don't know what happened to him. Hope he's safe." And da-da-da. And he's golfing with these guys. And so I wake up ready to face judgment, right? And I'm just like, oh, man, like, I did not. And so I go up there. I'm like, all right, I'm ready for, my ass to be handed to me. And they're like, "You're good." I said, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, I guess he, like, tried to run it up the tree. And then the CO and XO, they came in the next morning. They're like, "Oh, this is his buddy. I just put him on his." So basically, I got in trouble. I couldn't leave the ship for the rest of the time we were in Thailand. I wasn't allowed to go out again in Thailand, so I had to, like, they call it, like, restrictions. So I had to, like, get my dress uniforms and get kind of, like, clean up and do all this bullshit. And so everybody's partying
under
in Thailand.
boat arrest.
I was under boat arrest, exactly, yeah. And then, so I had to deal with that. But then the next time, in a month and a half or so, when we hit Singapore, my record was cleared, and I had full liberty to go out there and do my thing. And so he did not, in fact, have my ass. I got away. He was so heated, too.
Nice.
He's just like, you fucking. He's like, "You fucking next time, step one more step out of fucking line." I'm like, I think
Do you?
That's fun.
So I want to ask, like, do you like Thai food?
Yeah. I mean, I don't eat it that often, but
It's my favorite fucking food. That's why I'm wondering, like, how different it is in America.
That was our fucking thing. Like, every Friday or Saturday, we would go to that place in Franklin Park. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
I'm the asshole who'd be like, "Where's the McDonald's? Let me get a fucking
that
Whopper."
was you. Dude, that shit, that same shit. I already had a whole episode about this, but when I went, it's a long story, but I went to Amsterdam because my blind friend and my other best friend, they paid for like a bachelor vacation to go to Amsterdam.
Wow.
And they were fucking incorrigible. Like, I'm there, I'm like, "Dude, let's eat what Amsterdamians eat and fucking find out the culture." And they're like, "Where's the McDonald's? There's the Starbucks." And then the other funny thing, when you were talking about that pussy show, I got beat up by fucking skinheads and my teeth are chipped in half. When we were at this strip club, they pulled my blind friend up in Amsterdam, and he was fucking.
Why would you take a blind man to a strip club? What do you? That's not nice. Like,
everybody, dude, everybody asked that shit. Here's what's
For
funny.
the smells.
Dude, before
Jimmy John's free smells. Come on in.
for the feels,
There you go.
No,
Are we at the aquarium?
for the fucking braille for the
Why is he deaf?
for the braille 5-hour stub on her pussy, No, but the funny thing is, like, I was so clueless when I was there because, like, he was arguing. He's like, "How the fuck am I gonna have fun here?"
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, I was so pissed because we kind of, like, the two of us voted to go, and I'm like, "Dude, this is kind of my bachelor vacation. So what I'm gonna tell you is, I guarantee you'll have a fucking good time, and I will pay for your admission." It was like $45, and then plus tips, you get 2 free drinks. I'm like, "Dude, if you don't have if I see one smile on your face, you're paying me back."
Yeah.
The moment we walked in there was this, like, it's funny when people talk about, like, I think the whole appropriation shit is stupid just because America's a blend of cultures, but we walk in there and there's a 7-foot tall Dutch bitch with cornrows, and the moment she saw Bill, like, his blind cane, she fucking shoved him on stage. He was fucking her in the ass with a blind stick. It went wild. I was telling everybody they should have had The next act was her getting jizzed on by like this buff dude, and I'm like, why don't they have
Wait,
those?
that was this was not a strip club as we know strip.
Well, it's
she's getting
Amsterdam.
a fucking cum don.
Yeah, she's getting a nice pearl necklace
Oh my
from Holland, you know. And I was like, why the fuck don't they have those Blue Man Group raincoats for at least the front
Yeah,
row?
for the front row, or like
So-
the Gallagher. You got to put up the shield.
Yeah. But what was funny is that we're laughing at our friend, me and this other guy, and then she pulled us on stage, and I didn't know what was going to happen.
Did you get jizzed on?
I didn't get jizzed on, but I almost chipped a tooth because I was laughing so hard. I wasn't like, and I was a little buzzed. So, you're like kind of like when you do stand up, you kind of like in the moment, you're not really paying attention. I didn't know what was happening. She shoved a banana in her pussy for everybody to take a bite out of. So I'm laughing at my friend.
Without the peel.
Oh, out the peel, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you don't. That's a banana you don't want to eat.
What if it
like,
What if
Dude,
it breaks
she-
off
she
inside? and
fucking-
then
I'm sure
septic
it does.
shock's a real thing. You know?
Then she sells you a smoothie.
Yeah.
yeah, come on
Like,
in.
I also squirt. Get your potassium. No, but she slammed my face down there. I think I'm pretty sure I felt her fucking hymen. Like
Oh
it
my
was
God.
just. Oh man, I was telling my friend, I'm like,
You ate the banana?
I did.
Okay.
Not the whole banana, just a bite.
My defense. yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Oh my God, you ate
It,
the banana.
it was like a Costco sample's worth, you know.
There you go.
And my defense to my wife was like, I'm like, hey, listen, I didn't want to participate. I got raped, you know. Like,
and in all fairness, she looked cleaner than some of the people giving out the samples at Costco.
so, but
God.
and I also was in that sort of like headspace when I did ROTC in college. I did it because I kind of, to be honest, I fucked the American government. It wasn't my intent. What happened is my mom made me go to college, and she's like, and by the way, you're gonna be a fucking man, so you are paying off all your loans. You're paying through it. So I was like, I had been diagnosed epileptic at 15, and I read the paperwork. I'm like, nothing says anything about my rare sleep epilepsy. So I just did 2 years of ROTC. And then when they were like, you got to sign off to get shipped to fucking Afghanistan, I was like, oh, by the way, I'm epileptic. Honorable discharge. Like they fucking paid for my 2 years. But it was like nothing. It was literally like the training in Full Metal Jacket or Major Payne. We had those old ass fucking basically muskets, the marching rifles, you know.
Did you go to boot camp, or was it just
Yeah.
it was just ROTC? Did you go to like a 9-week or a whatever week boot camp of like boot camp, not like ROTC drills, but like
It wasn't like you go out of state to a fort. They had like the boot camp, like what is it called, the obstacle course on campus. So if that's a boot camp, like
no,
that's,
boot camp is like the like you get your head shaved and fucking
and you're living like in
you're
a
living
bunker.
in a bunk with
No,
100 other
He's
guys.
talking about, like,
and you
workups
wake
or
up
something,
at X
right?
and what's that?
I think what he's talking about is like workups, where they work you up to get out to boot camp.
Okay, yeah. So that was like the delayed entry thing that I did then, like where you go there like once a week and you exercise and you do drills and
Yeah. That's what we did. And I don't know. I liked it because I need to get in shape. But I didn't know if you want to talk about some more comedy or wrap it up. It's up to you, man. I know you're running on a schedule.
I do got to take my kid to eat in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if
You don't want to starve your kid, man. You don't want to make your kid starve. Don't even
You're
open.
fat. You're disgusting.
say if we're that worked for Phil.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
What are you talking about? Like,
But yeah. If you guys are ready to wrap it up, it's I think we've been doing about 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
I'm down to
so
wrap it
I don't know
up.
if you have any plugs, like if you social media, whatever you want to do.
Because
because
if
you
you've
know,
made it this far,
I'm like the number 3 podcaster in the U.S. So.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah,
Very
man.
impressive. Nacho Average Comedy on Instagram. Nacho like the chip average comedy, and then Jerks at Joe's every Tuesday night in Villa Park, 8:00. Be there. It's the coolest open mic in the suburbs. And
You got a new mic you're doing, right?
I got a new show. It's coming in February, but I'm not quite sure. It's not cemented down yet. But
Yeah.
it'll be at the Comedy Clubhouse, Punchlines and Poetry, where you do stand up and then write a poem about it. So it's different, flexing different muscles, just kind of opportunities to be creative in different ways. And looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be coming out again, like in mid-February, March. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dan McCarty. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for getting wild.